Okay, so part 2 of the espresso machine, we're gonna do the steaming the milk. I'm gonna point out the milk level first because you see it's about a I don't know ½ inch from this little divot on the spout. And the reason I point that out is because as we steam the milk, it's gonna actually grow in volume, and I use that as an indicator for my personal preference on the milk. So now we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna start. This is the steaming switch. This also does water. That's just straight hot water. But we're going to use the steaming setting. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and start priming. It's warming up the water. You can see the light is blinking. That means it's warming it up. Here in a minute, it'll start spitting out water out of the spout. Come on now. There it goes. Okay. Once it starts steaming, I'm going to put the milk in, and I'm going to get it to a spot where it's making just a little bit of airy sound and spinning. You want to hold it at roughly at a 30-degree angle and see how the milk is spinning in a vortex. I want to keep it at that airy sound until the volume increases quite a bit. You can see it starting to rise. Once it gets to a level that I'm comfortable with on the volume, I'm going to go ahead and stick it down in to finish warming it up and incorporate all of the volume that we have into the actual milk, continuing the vortex. I also have my hand on the bottom of the cup, and the reason I do that is that I want to spin this in a vortex until it's too hot to touch. If you continue past that point, the milk will actually burn some of the sugars and it won't taste as good. So now it's getting too hot to touch, so just for a couple more seconds, and then I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to wait till it's done steaming, and then I'm going to turn it back on to purge milk out of the spout. I'm also going to wet this rag and clean off the milk spout. For the pour, see all the big bubbles? I like to knock it down and spin it around just to make it a more consistent foamy texture. I'm going to raise it a little bit and see if I can pull off some latte art, but I'm not very good at it. There you go.